There.
Yes, could you please come help in the shed?
What's going on?
My husband's trying to... Please, please.
Like,
In the shed.
shed.
No. Can you go through here with the back door?
Yeah.
Come on, come here, please.
Hold on.
Please.
Okay, what did he say he's gonna do?
He's right here.
Hey there. What's going on?
Okay, where's your exact location?
Why are you bleeding?
She hit me.
That's not right.
No, it is.
Here, come out here so we can talk to you. Here. All right. So what's going on?
Yeah, she found out I had an affair.
Okay.
And,
Okay. So she found out you had an affair, and then what happened after that?
she beat the f*** out of me.
Okay.
In front of my child, I tried to explain to her that, the language and the tone in which she was speaking to was inappropriate.
Okay.
I didn't get back at her.
I got you.
Didn't use my hand at
So
all.
how'd she hit you?
Punched me and then, pushed me into the wall.
In the wall here?
And I walked in here to, separate myself from the situation.
So what's going on?
I found out she had fever.
He was having, okay. And so where did that
And
mark come
he
from?
said he's going to kill himself.
Okay. Where did that mark come from on his head?
He hit the door.
With
I
his head?
promise you.
Okay.
I promise you.
How'd you get the gash in your head? Is that from hitting the wall, or
She pushed me
she pushed you?
into the wall.
And that was just recently that you found this out, and he
I
said
found out a while ago, and then
Okay.
he said he's no longer romance with this girl.
Okay.
Yeah, he took 2 bottles of the pills
pills. Okay. What were they?
over there on the counter.
No, like what were they? What were the
Oh, I don't know. It's his relaxer, sleeping pills.
like relaxing pills? Okay.
Yeah, and then he drank.
I was trying to get away from the situation. I was trying to ignore the whole conversation. Pushed me.
Okay. So what's all that on your shorts? Like, how'd you get all wet?
That was, I was thinking bath.
Oh, what?
Bath.
Okay.
I
the
found
last
out
hour?
like 5 o'clock. I don't know
this morning?
when did he start drinking.
Okay.
And then I went to drop off my son, and he's in the bathtub.
And I was trying to find like some space from the argument. And she was not. She was stalking me, and I drank a bottle of NyQuil.
You drank a bottle of NyQuil?
Yeah. I just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay. To put yourself to go to sleep, like to sleep or
Yes.
to put yourself?
No.
Yeah, how much NyQuil did you take?
A small bottle. He was like, "Look, this is all gonna end." And I said, "I agree. You have every right to feel that way."
Mm-hmm.
I said, let's talk about this when the boy goes to school.
Say that last part.
Let's talk about this when the boy
Okay.
goes to school.
Okay.
And she was not able to control herself. She punched me in a way that like literally blocked out my eye.
He tell me that if I call 911, he's gonna tell you guys I hit him.
She said he took 2 bottles of pills, like muscle
pills
relaxers or
on
something.
the
Drank a bottle of wine. And he smashed his head on. Was it a door in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Pushed me. I was walking out because she asked me to leave the space. I laid on the grass for a little while. She woke me up. She said, "I don't want you here." I tried to hide in that chair that you found me at.
Okay.
I tried to take a bath. I told her, I said, "Look, I will leave this door open, and I want you to come to me and talk to me."
Okay. So you're just trying to remove yourself from the situation.
And she was following me around, and she
Yelling and
said,
screaming.
"Yeah." And I never raised my voice. I said, "Please, stop doing this in front of the child."
At any point, were you trying to kill yourself?
No.
No? Well, why is she saying that you were?
Because I think she's vengeful.
Okay.
But the child, this is the scary part, is that a child came to me a few weeks ago and said to me, "Daddy, are you moving to China with us?"
Mm-hmm.
That hurt me in a way that was like a knife to the heart.
So she's planning to move back to China? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, but not only that, but planning to move to China to where I'm not going to see my son.
Okay, so what's going on?
I told him what was going on.
But I'm asking you.
Okay.
So
I found out that he was cheating this morning, and then he said he's gonna kill himself.
Okay.
And I went to school, drop off my son. He was in the bathtub, putting his head into a plastic bag, saying that he's gonna kill himself. And then he took 2 bottles of the medicine and took the wine,
Okay.
and said he's gonna kill himself.
Okay. So how do you get the
This
cut?
mark, the
Yeah.
cut, He hit the door by himself, and he said, "If you call the police, I'm gonna tell them you hit me."
So you said, where did he hit his head? In the bathroom, you said?
Over there, no, at the kitchen door.
Okay. I just want your hands out like that.
Me, precinct 2 Sergeant on Charlie 4.
Okay. Is that old or new?
This is new.
This cut right here?
Yes,
Okay, what about here?
this is new. Everything is new from this morning.
Okay, how'd that happen?
That he dragged me.
He drug you?
Yeah,
Like, how?
like,
Like, by the neck?
yeah. He said he's gonna talk to me, and then he's trying to like drag me down.
Okay, so,
Yeah. And I say I'm gonna call the school to tell them what happened, and he didn't want me to. So
okay. Has he done stuff like this in the past?
yes,
Okay. Have you ever reported it?
never.
Okay. And you said he hit his head in the kitchen?
Yes.
Kitchen door?
I swear to God, swear in
Okay.
my parents'
I'm
will.
just, I'm not saying I don't believe you, okay? I'm making
I
sure.
I have a camera right here.
Yeah.
Maybe it will record.
Hold on.
He acts like he's gonna.
Yeah. He did that because I found out he was cheating or he was doing something bad.
Okay, I got you. So he's done it. He does it for those reasons.
Yeah. And he said he's gonna kill himself so the school doesn't know, so he had a good reputation.
What school? What are we talking about?
He worked for SCAD.
Okay, we're for stand. Okay. So they've been on and off for the last 8 years. That's why they have 3 years together. They've
Yeah.
only been married 1 year. But he normally does these when he catches him or he does something bad.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. The thing about strangulation that a lot of people don't understand is that it can kill you in seconds. It takes, like, what, 6 or 7 seconds to kill somebody by strangling. Okay. Do you mind if I look at what you've got?
Like,
Around the house, I just want to be alone. Please let me be alone.
if you wanna go here, go at your girlfriend's house or go on the beach. If you're gonna don't do it here.
Please leave me alone. I asked you a lot of times. Just, it's better.
I asked you a lot of time, get out
If
of
we
this
better,
property.
if we better are together and make decisions in common ground and unselfishness, just please, I ask you.
Unselfishness?
Chang,
Unselfishness,
Tom,
huh?
Cameron.
You are unselfishness. Go f her every day.
Tell Cameron, please.
So, it's not going to affect you. Okay. If the detective that comes here determines that there's probable cause to arrest him, then he's...
I don't want anybody to arrest.
So, the thing is, in Georgia, okay, when it comes to domestic violence incidents, which is what this is, y'all live together, y'all have a kid together, and you're married, there's no choice. Once we determine what's known as the predominant aggressor, okay, we are legally bound to make an arrest because of how dangerous it can be for the victim, which is you, okay? Especially
He's gonna go to jail?
if
I don't want him to go to jail.
if detectives find enough that determine to arrest him, then yes.
Can we not do this? I called because I want
I
to
know.
save him. I thought he's
I know.
dying.
But like I said, that's gonna be a detective thing, okay? That's above my pay grade.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Detective Casemeyer. Something like this before?
Yes.
When was the last time you did this?
Like threatening, pushing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the most recent one will be the first time that I found out he's cheating.
So back in
That's the
February?
that's the most recent one.
And it's been going on since then? Like, since when it happened?
It was only the time that I found out. It's not like a.
It's not an ongoing type
It's
thing?
not ongoing.
Okay.
So usually he would just like get really angry and yelling and just.
On your head, how'd that happen?
Push me into that.
Where?
That is not a question or a debate.
Okay.
That began, maybe a month and a half ago or so.
Okay.
That situation started to tip down. It escalated back up.
Mm-hmm. When did it start escalating back up?
I would say about a week ago.
About a week ago? Okay.
And I don't know how or what or whatever, but somebody has been sending her photographs.
Of y'all two together?
And the only reason I know that is because there's very specific details of those photographs and messaging between me and this girl. She was a former student of mine.
Mm-hmm. You're a teacher?
I'm a chair of graphic design department.
Okay. At SCAD?
SCAD, yeah.
Okay.
And she's old. She's not undergrad. She's a graduate student. She's a little bit more.
She's an adult.
She's an adult.
Regardless, that ain't any of my business. She's over 18.
Yeah, she's 25 years old.
Yeah. Ain't my business then. That's legal.
But I do think it makes a difference. You know, I honestly do. And, you know, I'm not somebody who was ever looking for anything. It wasn't somebody. I'd known her for 3 years, and then finally, you know, between the two of us, it was just something very.
How long, if you don't mind me asking, how long has that relationship been going on?
Maybe a month and a half.
2 months. 2 months?
And then, you know, I think third time, fourth time we ever hung out, and, you know, we kissed, and
It just evolved from there?
her friend, private investigator, whatever, but this morning at 6:20, I mean, laying with my son, she is using language that I felt was really inappropriate with my child. I tried to calm it down. I didn't escalate the situation at all.
What was the language she was using?
Your dad is a woman.
Okay.
Your dad loves
Your son is 3. What's his name? Noah. And she starts yelling and screaming at you, using obscenities, saying you cheater. You guys are sitting next to each other on the bed. She smacks you. You end up getting a nosebleed. You try to remove yourself by walking around. She's following you. You eventually end up in the bathroom to take a bath.
Yeah.
She's following you into the bathtub.
Yeah.
Do you remember putting a trash bag over your head?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to say. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands on your back. 2 things. 1, I have a video of you saying that you want to yourself. Okay? 2, she's got too many marks on her neck for this to be mutual.